10 years ago, we knew there were maybe 5 to 10 genes implicated in epilepsy, and now it's in the hundreds. Individuals who have a pediatric onset epilepsies, in anywhere between half and up to 80% of those individuals, we now know what the genetic cause is. 10 years ago, the only way in which you could receive a genetic diagnosis was by participating in a research study. That luckily has changed, and now any infant or young child with refractory epilepsy could or should have access to genetic testing. Neurologists and epileptologists at academic medical centers, so across the US, are pretty great at knowing that if they see a child, an infant or a young child who has refractory epilepsy, that they should be ordering genetic testing. Again, this has really only happened in the last 3 or 4 years, that most neurologists, epileptologists would feel comfortable ordering a genetic test. And for many, many neurologists, they did training many years ago. 10, 20 years ago, genetics was not even a thing. In those families where a neurologist is resistant to a genetic test, I would say look for a second opinion. I would say if you can, get to an academic medical center where epileptologists and neurologists work very closely with genetic counselors. It used to be that there was a resistance for genetic testing in adults, and I think that's really gone away over the last couple of years. And I think that's a way to ensure that we end the diagnostic odyssey for patients in their 20s, 30s, 40s, really is with a big push to genetic testing in those groups. I think one of the most exciting things being in the genetic epilepsies has really been how I will go down the road to McCormick, to the American Epilepsy Society, and we will be talking about treatments, which is not something I ever imagined that we would be doing 10 years ago when we didn't even know the genes.